Hey everyone, welcome to the episode 5 of the series where we have already started playing on this easy mode and doing really great. A lot of things are panning out to be according to our plan, so that's great. So last time when we came in, we had created greenery in this area where we can now put in cattail as well as some sparrow dogs, and they have already started doing that. Apart from that, we also managed to get this area segregated so that the bad water and the water tide that we get from our usual sources is separated out till this point so that it doesn't impact our farming area. Apart from that, we have already started growing in this area. So today we are going to start building the gravity battery and sorting out our power situation for future. But in the meantime, first priority would be to sort out our plank and gears in this area. So as you can see, they have already started building a lot of the platforms. So I think it's a good idea to prioritize these because these are the ones which we will be using more today. So I think there you go. So I think they have already started growing these. Uh, so there you go. So they have already started building. So I think next thing is we can do is we can delete this path and start producing some planks. So let me find the right option. Okay, so let's build an alternate path to here so that the beavers can directly access them from here. So I think this will be a higher priority. I'll just lower the priority of these so that they build the stairs first. There's a missing path here as well. So I think we can put some storage there. But for the time being, uh, let's prioritize building a lumber mill first. Maybe this way. And a gear production here. Next thing that we need to build, I think this will go better here. And then we can build a paper press here. So this will be our path. This will set some priorities too, so that they start building these. I think this can go on a lower priority because we do not need gear that much right now. So let's see how it goes. In the meantime, let's do a quick food check. So we have ample of food in we are growing enough for our beavers. We have already started building gear. So let's grow some carrots. And if you remember last time around, we also started building some well-being for the beavers. Things like shower. I think it will be a good idea to start bring up beavers' well-being so that they get those bonuses and hence their well-being increases. So each level that they increase, there's a additional benefit that we get. So, for example, let's take an example of the beavers. So, if they go to 8, if they are at 8, so they work 10% faster, and then their movement speed is 5 times better, and their expectancy increases by 20%. So, which is good. So, we have beavers who actually live longer and in turn also give us more productive time. So all in all, things are looking good. I think the carrot situation is better now. Uh, we should, as I said earlier, like we should be thinking of more in long terms right now to increase the food variety for the beavers. So let me check if we have 30 carrots. So I'll just quickly build a warehouse for the beavers for them to store some carrot. I think that way we will increase our production cycle of uh, carrot because they can only store 30. So until unless there's no storage space, they won't harvest these. And if they don't harvest it, we won't be able to sow it. So I think this should increase our food volume, at least in terms of carrot. Let's see where they stand at this. Okay, great. So they have already started putting some, uh, yeah, so we need a worker in the plank. So maybe let's deprioritize these, deprioritize these, and see if there are any jobs that they can also deprioritize the hauling post. So as soon as there's an higher priority jobs which are needed, they will automatically take those up. So I think we are there. So the only thing is a lot of beavers have died recently, so some of them might not have. Some of the jobs might not have been filled. This guy is doing nothing right now. So we're still waiting on any other jobs that we can pause right now. I think we can keep this at higher priority. we need our builders too, so I think there's something that we should be looking. Let me think. I think we can pause this. We do not need to depend on these wood. I think that should be fine. Okay, there you go. So this seems to have sorted out. So it will keep on constantly throwing water from here so that it passes from here. I think we'll have higher output of uh, power. So now that we have these areas sorted out, I think we should start planning a gravity battery. So what I want to do is I want to optimally use the gravity. So what I read online is, and the more you keep this on top, the higher you keep this on top, it gives you more storage. So maybe we should do that first. So I think uh, okay. So let's do it this way, where we use this, where we can use these area to our advantage. So we'll have to use less wood. So I'm going to build as high as possible. So yeah, and let's see what's the maximum range we can build. There you go. So let's see if we can build a gravity battery here. No, maybe let's go one level down. Oh, no, I think one more level down is something that we can try. Still no. I think next should do it. Next level down should do it. There you go. So I think this will be the maximum we should be using. So let's try to replicate it here. What I want to do is increase the number of battery. Okay, so there's a bad time coming. I think we have already put some sluices, so I think we can we can test out how well we have built this part. So I think we can lower this to 90. So as soon as the bad tide comes in, these will detect whether the lower downstream, I mean the contamination is at 1%. If it's 1%, it will automatically close. So everything will be starting, everything will spill at from here. The bad water should go out. So I think uh, maybe 4 batteries is okay. Or should we build it with right now? So 4 is okay, I believe, but why not go for more? One more should be enough. So I think first and foremost, I think we'll have to unlock this. So we don't have that ample sign, so I think we can skip it for now. Uh, we or maybe use single one. I think this should be it. Now we have to find a way to get up there. Uh, Simple thing is maybe build a stairs from here. I'll use levee instead of platform because we are already running short on planks. So I think it's best we'll try to save up the logs. I think even the warehouse can be a good source of uh, so levee is used well. So let's try this theory out. Maybe we should use maybe we should use uh, the warehouses, the mini warehouses instead of using. I know there will be constant warning symbols. There will be constant warning symbols, that's for sure, because they will ask to store something here. Honestly, I do not care. We can ignore those. So they have already started building the storages. I think we can lay some foundation on how to get up there. So let's take a quick look how we have built the housing. I think it will be a good way to figure out. Yeah, there you go. So I think this can lay a foundation for how to build. So we are using a 3 by 3 grid. So I think we can do the same here. But now that I think, we can build these, but in order to build these, they have to get on these platforms. And the only way they can get on these platform is via, so that I have to make sure that I match the height. So this is one level up. So I think we can start from here. Yeah, so this seems to be working. What I can do is first lay out the foundation. Let's see if we can put a stair here as well for them to get down. It's not possible, it seems, but I hope we are on the right track to build this. Let's do one thing. Let's try it out to this level. Let's see if they are able to build these first. So everything is working on 100% capacity too. So I don't think there are any complaints on at least the power front right now. So we're making more supply than what is demanded. So I think this gravity battery should be a good idea right now. Shoot, we did not check. I did not check exactly. Yeah, so there you go. So all the bad water is currently going through this, and all our vegetation and forest is working perfectly fine. There is a little bit of spillage, but I think lowering these floodgates should be do the trick. So it's just a half a day left. So if you see, this is still dried out. I think rather than building a dam here, it's better to build maybe a sluice, and let's keep the depth at 85 or maybe 90. So as soon as the water, damn it, I think we are going to lose these now since all the bad water is going out. There you go, the contamination is spreading. It was a bad timing, I would say. I hope we can, the water comes in soon and flush out all these. Let's see. Let's see if we can make it. It's almost there. Once we see some dilution done here, I think it will automatically start pouring. The sluices should be pouring some water around this part. Right now the contamination level is at 1 or more than 1 actually. So once that is done, I think it should automatically pour out the water from here. So luckily the water is still healthy here. I think this is the best way to do because we our vegetation is dying here. Wheat have already died, but I don't want the rest of the things to die, so this is the best solution I could think of. So maybe lower the threshold to 5%. Okay, so this is still diluted water. I think that's the reason why cattail and sparrowdog is doing fine. So I think this should do some good for us. Always zoom in. Always zoom in. Otherwise you'll mess up like me. Let's keep this at 90. Global above contamination at 1%. Let's prioritize this so that it can build quickly. So let's look at our progress. Are we doing any good? I think we should up the priority here so that this gets built quickly. Let's see how this turns out. I think this was a bad idea. It looks very poor, so I think we should go all out if we are going to do this. I don't mind building it again since I know how to build it. So let's do it the right way. We don't need this one, so let's remove it. Less log, more log for us. And I think a little wrong here, so let's correct it. So let's see if they are able to get to this point. I will, as done earlier, try to increase the priority so that these get built faster. Anything that I've missed? No. This is not sorting out itself. I'll have to figure out how to do it. Maybe one more thing that we can try out is, since this is causing some flooding here, maybe we should widen this river so that more water can be pushed out from here. I think that could be a good idea. At the moment it's sorted out, so no harm. I think they are able to build some of these right now. It should, as long as they are able to build one of these, I think they can get on here. So getting here, it's going to be difficult for them. Let's see. Let's see how they work out building those. I think they are very smart to do that. So it should be fine. We're still flooding. I think it will be better if we do that now. I think there are already some path here which they can use. Getting here, it will be very difficult, but the rest should be good. Sorry. Yeah. Let's prioritize this so that they get that built quicker. Hence, once we do, I think this wider river bank will get us get that issue sorted out. So let's build some path for the beavers too, so that they can get there without any issues. I think we have good amount of explosives, so there shouldn't be any concern getting this done in this episode. So this is going to take a long time because we need 80 planks. We are making planks, but unfortunately not at the rate with that we want to. Let's see if we can do something about that. Let's prioritize these places. More than gear, I think we should. I think let's put a pause because we are making good amount of gear now. Let's put a pause on that. Let explosive factory do their work. I think plank is something that we should prioritize now. So as you can see, they have this path, but since this is not built, they are not able to get there right now. So maybe I'll build an alternate path for them to get there. Let's high prioritize this. I hope it works. Let's look what is on higher priority. Do we have haulers? Yeah, we seem to have haulers, but I think we do not have a plank storage, which is causing a lot of issues for us. So I think we should build that first. Yeah. So if you'll see here, we only have 20 storage for planks. So I think let's prioritize this. So we've lost a good amount of our beaver population, which is why we have. Yeah, so this seems to have sorted out. I know we are losing a lot of this water, and which is why our power production might have gone down. But I think overall, we are still above the network power demand. The demand is low and supply is still higher, which should be fine. So I think it's better we are able to use this area first. Very firstly, we'll have to prioritize our jobs here. I think let's reduce our farmers so that they get the right jobs are filled. What other? Let's do it this way. Which building? Yep. So most of the buildings are now filled, except for this one. So I think we should be making good progress now. Planks. Let's look at what we need for. I see. So they are prioritizing these over rest. So I think we need to have this built first. And there's a contaminated beaver. Unfortunately, we do not have anything that can sort him out. I think it needs herbalist. I think herbalist, and to build a herbalist we need paper, and we haven't unlocked paper yet. So let's do that. Unfortunately, we won't be able to save him, I believe, because most of our planks are going in this direction and in building our gravity battery. So I doubt we'll be able to save Shamra. Sorry, buddy. So let's start detonating these while we are here. Okay, so let's see if our plank production is going up. So we have good amount of plank, 71 planks now, and they should be doing. Oh, it's night time, so once it's morning, I think we should be able to see whether they are producing or not. So flooding is not a problem right now. I think we can leave it as it is. Just wanted to see if we are making any progress here. No, nothing yet. Yes, obviously we have deprioritized it. And let's see, planks are doing good. I think our builders are still down. Food is looking good. So I don't see any issues reducing these to one beaver each right now. We are maintaining a plenty supply of logs. We don't have any beavers, any vacancies right now, apart from the ones from these buildings, which should be fine. Let's fast forward. So in the meantime, I think we should start building an infrastructure for the windmills. Just need only planks. Or maybe we should create how we are going to bring that power from top to bottom. I mean, from bottom to top actually. So I think this should I should build it this way where yep. I think getting it here should be fine. Next thing we will have to do is find them a way to build all this, because unless they are not able to reach there, they won't be able to build it. So I think this should do the trick for them. Let's do one thing. We can level out this piece of land. There you go. So I think they should be able to reach these as well. These need gears, so I think these are the only one which need gear, and we have plenty of gears, so I'm not worried on that. But I think uh, more importantly, we need plank, and I think we are making planks right now, so it's only a matter of time where they build all this. Let's see. Food is still doing great. We have ample of wood. I think we should unpause the lumberjack too. Maybe build another storage so that they would. So any lumberjack which are very far off from the storages, I'll just quickly increase. So this is a storage for logs, so I'll just prioritize these two. Supply these two, maybe obtain. Even these two obtain. These are already harvested, so I'll just quickly plant. Now that we can see that they are able to build all these, maybe it would be a good idea to start start planning out the rest of the structure. Let's take a look at so this is not actually working for us because the water is being let out. I think changing these to sluices was a bad idea. Damn it. What we can do is change back to dam. Let's delete this one. One more beaver for us. So we can see that we have 5 beavers who are unemployed right now. So let's see where I can fill them up. At least this area is keeping green right now at the moment. Saved by the bell. So we should have that green area again now. Another solution would be to build a dam here. So let's see. Though we don't need it, but I'll just build a path so that the whole area is connected well. So let's continue building here. I'm starting to regret the based on how I have structured this and wondering how long it will take to build this one. But let's see. Patience is the virtue. I will be really frustrated and mad if after all this I have to break and sort out any other issue that I might have noticed. I hope it doesn't comes to it. So almost there, just the last piece to be built. So I was thinking maybe not build it this way. We can get rid of these and maybe build from here. Sort of an exit. seems like uh, our beavers are enjoying the grilled potatoes a lot, so that we are the griller is producing them more. So I think it will be a good idea to maybe put in an additional patch of that. We do have ample of carrot, so maybe not. So I'm just quickly going to remove these patch and maybe sow some potatoes. So they've already built all this. So let's test out our theory. So I'm going to open this all together. So if you'll see here, a lot of water is coming in and then it's gushing out from this particular piece of land, which is maybe one of the reason there is this of overflow, but I think it seems to be working, but it doesn't harm us to maybe remove this particular piece. It will help us do more. Overall food and water situation is still good, so I think we have found a good balance right now in this episode. I think this piece is going to take a long time. We can definitely try that out in the next one. Yep. So overall, I think this episode we learned a lot of new things, like not deleting some dams, and obviously not putting our beavers into danger because of. But overall, I think we are making good progress. So as you can see, they have already started building all these portions. So I think we should be good here. They should be able to build this whole structure in the next episode. Uh, so till then, let's keep watching, and hope are liking the series. And leave some comments if you find anything, any suggestions for me. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.